Natasha.
Debbie.
Show.
The show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way.
Hi, welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
Today's gonna be a fun episode. We like the fun episodes.
We definitely do. Look at us matching.
Oh, God.
That was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
For who?
Both get dressed and walk out like, okay.
We do that a lot. We don't plan these things. They just happen.
Yep.
No one cares. Moving on. Hi. So if you guys like our content here on YouTube, would be awesome thing to do. That's free. Hit the like button. Thank you.
And also consider subscribing. It's
yeah.
absolutely free. But don't subscribe just because you like comedy, because we do not do comedy all that often.
And it's been a while since we have done anything in the comedy realm. But we have checked out quite well, not a few, but a handful.
A handful.
Inappropriate. Our minds are just the 12-year-old boys' minds.
Sometimes.
We've checked out a handful of different clips of Would I Lie to You, and we have laughed our butts off every time. Absolutely love it. But we have kept a promise. We've not watched any more without you. My personal favorite was Kevin Bridges, actually. I love that one. It was the first one we watched, too.
And that was really good.
We didn't know what to expect.
Now, this clip was suggested quite a few times in the comments of other videos.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to take a look at this one today, but it seems kind of different, and I think you found out something about that?
Yeah, I didn't understand why this one was longer, and I'm like, what's up with this? And the whole title just seemed a lot different than the typical Would I Lie to You? So I talked to one of our friends that we've made over on Patreon, and you guys didn't tell us there's a whole other part to this show. Like, wait, what? It hasn't been what we've just been watching. There's a whole other section of the show, and it's basically just like someone coming in, I guess, and from what I was told, hopefully this is right, we're gonna find out. And then there's somebody. This is a great explanation.
Somebody comes in and there's somebody.
There's somebody, and then the three people in the panel like say, "Oh no, they're my this, or I know them from this," right?
Okay.
And so who's telling the truth? That made sense in my brain. You know what I mean, right?
We're gonna.
Yeah. That made sense. We just got to figure out who is telling the truth about, like, do they know that person or not?
Find out who's lying.
They could have just said that. Or who's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Anyway, so enough of this. This one is called what, hon?
This is called Mick James Acaster's?
I don't know how to say his name.
Archenemy, Lee Mack's Traded Toddler, Gabby Logan's Cheated Child.
So this is one of those people. And this is Would I Lie to You, and this is the Natasha and Debbie show.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Mick.
Oh, there's no David Mitchell in this one? Or is there? Yes, there is. I love David Mitchell. From the show.
What is Mick to you?
This is Mick, and I deliberately tripped him up during the wheelbarrow race at my son's sports day.
Really?
James, how do you know Mick?
This is Mick, and for 6 months, he was my sworn enemy when a practical joke got out of hand.
And finally, Lee.
This is Mick. He's my son, and I'm only allowed to see him every second Friday.
That's a lie.
Sorry, no, that's not it. This is Mick. I once took him home from nursery instead of my own son.
Ooh.
Okay, I love this show even more now because we did not know, like I said, that this even existed, this whole other aspect of the show. No idea.
This is great.
I love Lee. I'm happy to see David's over there. I want to know these guys from the show. I have no idea who's... We always try to guess.
Yeah, I have no idea just yet.
Yeah, I know. Let's just go.
I'm trying to watch the kid and see his reaction.
But these are all ridiculous things.
So there we have it. Is Mick Gabby's cheated child, James's feuding friend, or Lee's traded toddler?
Yeah, that's
David's
awesome.
team, where would you like to begin?
Well,
David.
Gabby, the wheelbarrow race. You were also a competitor. What was the format of the race, and how did the accident
Your
happen?
classic sports day wheelbarrow race. Child is the wheelbarrow. I was driving my son as a wheelbarrow, and Mick's mum, Barbara, was driving him. And there's always a lot. I feel our family gets a lot of pressure on sports day because my husband was an international rugby player and I did sport. And people always look at us as if they're the ones to beat. You know, I always feel that added dimension of competitiveness.
You were a rhythm gymnastic, weren't you?
I was a gymnast.
Yeah, I think they're looking more at him. Carry on.
So we were in the lead, my son and I. And you know, in your peripheral vision, you can feel somebody coming. And as we got to the turn, they were level with us. And my son's arm buckled, and which is for a wheelbarrow race is a bit of a no-no. So it takes you a couple of seconds to recover. So now we're behind.
Quite painful for your son as well. Perhaps that should be the main concern.
Yeah, she's blind. I think she's blind.
Oh, that's a no-no. We need this.
We got back level with them. And,
That'd be me.
And I'm ashamed, obviously, about what happened next. So I can feel, you know, these horrible thoughts coming into my mind. You know, we could take him out. You know, we could.
Wow. Come on, this is why we've been taking all the drugs.
He said it. And basically, I stood on his hand. And so I know.
Deliberately?
She really said deliberately.
We should take him out.
So he then slightly buckled. So
Which is a no-no.
He put himself back into the race, and I decided that I couldn't let us win because that could be construed in some people's eyes as cheating. Standing on the opposition's hands.
And in some people's eyes, physical assault.
So I had to then sabotage us because I couldn't let us win. So I deliberately kind of pushed my son into the ground.
So you assaulted 2 children.
I kind of just, you know, pretended to trip onto Reuben. So,
Right.
and then his arms buckled, double buckle, which is a no. And that meant...
Reuben is your boy.
Yes, oh gosh, yes, yes.
You know, the one with the one with the face like that.
After that.
All right. Who would you like to speak to next?
OK.
Go to Lee.
So Mick became your sworn enemy because of a practical joke.
Yeah,
That
what?
got out of hand.
That got out of hand.
Yes.
I don't know this guy.
So what was the practical joke or prank?
First of all, I'll say for the record, before we carry on, I hate this boy. I'm nothing but content for him, and I'm furious he's got on this show.
I didn't expect
I
that.
just think I feel I can only see him every second Friday.
That is too much.
Why is it something funny about when, like, an adult in a joking way says, I hate this kid? It's just funny. It's, like, absolutely fabulous when she hated her daughter. I love that show. She was so mean to her. That made me laugh.
This is great so far. I love it.
A whole other aspect to this show. Oh, boy. We just need to watch a whole episode.
We
with
do.
You guys. I want to hear that
We
again.
just don't want to spoil
I
anything.
just want to hear that again.
Don, I hate this boy.
Look at the kid laughing.
I'm nothing but content for him, and I'm furious he's got on this show.
Furious he's got on the show.
I just think I feel I can only see him every second Friday.
So what was the practical joke, James?
Yeah.
He put cabbage leaves in my bed.
How did he get in your room?
I was staying at his house.
On a sleepover? How old are you?
Exactly.
A few years ago.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have been born.
He was 9.
And you were, what, 31?
I was, what, 28? 29?
And how do you know him?
I know his dad. He's his son.
I know his dad. He's his
Not
son.
to say that. I don't know who James is. I've never seen him before or heard of him before, but he's funny. I know his dad. He's his son.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to start stealing that.
And the sleepover at.
Hey, do you know my dad? I'm his daughter. That's great. Oh, but one of the best lines ever right there.
29?
And how do you know him?
I know his dad. He's his son.
How do they say that with a straight face? Hilarious. There you go.
And you were staying at their house.
Yes.
Why did he put cabbage leaves? Why Why is that a thing?
Well, it's not a thing until he started doing it.
Yeah.
There's something severely wrong with him. I don't know why he started.
But you say
this kind of
started doing it. Was
Yeah.
What do you mean start? This is a one
David, I feel
occasion.
for you.
Oh, is it?
One occasion.
This is the first of many, David.
So
I said got out of hand. I do not use those words lightly.
So you regularly stay at the house of...
Oh, no. Oh. This little man does not restrict these pranks to his own house. He has no respect for anyone's privacy and will cross any boundaries available to him. I hate him with all my heart.
Yeah. So he initially put cabbage leaves in the bed you were sleeping in when you were staying at his father's. Right? And then subsequently...
Yes.
He has followed you and put cabbage leaves in other places you've been sleeping.
No.
OK?
No.
What then?
He sent me a cabbage in the post.
Okay, this is epically good. Epically good. Epically good. I love this shit.
He sent me half a cabbage, cling filmed, in a box. I was out when they delivered it. I had to go to the post office to pick it up. There was a note inside that said, "You got cabbaged again."
So, OK, so he's doing that. Did you,
It's ridiculous.
bearing in
so
mind
pissed
that
off.
this is a minor, did you at
It was a
any...
major, as far as I'm concerned.
Did you at any point retaliate?
Yeah, but it took me 6 months.
What did you do?
After 6 months of this,
But you say 6 months of this.
Yeah.
What is this? There's the initial cabbage leaves in the bed at his house.
Yeah.
And there's the posted cabbage, half cabbage.
yeah,
Anything else?
his granddad cabbaged me to my face. He gave me a present. It was all wrapped up nice. I thought it was a nice present. I unwrapped it. It was another half a cabbage wrapped in cling film. Members of the public started cabbaging me. I made the mistake of talking about it on the radio, and then everyone got the idea, and I couldn't turn up to a gig without there being a cabbage hidden somewhere in my dressing room.
Well, thank God you're playing safe and not saying it on telly, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're going to get cabbage.
Figure out how many
Even if
cabbage-
you never had before.
Wonder how many got after this.
Did you retaliate? Did...
Absolutely did. I removed all of his belongings from his bedroom and replaced them with cabbages.
That's, I would say, a disproportionate response.
Yes, it is.
6 months of my life, David. 6 months of my life of not knowing where the next cabbage was coming from. It was horrible. I had to go big. I've been cabbaged so many times. Somebody started a Twitter account, was tweeting pictures of cabbages on me every day. They said stuff like "Oi, oi, Savoy." It was horrible.
And that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, good one. Tip of the iceberg. Okay,
Nice.
so first, he's hilarious, and he's really going with this. I call complete BS on it, though. Total BS.
Yeah, I don't think he's...
But he's hilarious, and he's getting this, like, he's coming up with this quick. If this is true, oh, I will be more than shocked. I will mic drop
Definitely.
this and run out of the house.
If this is true, I'm going to start sending half cabbages.
No, I want a real thing if it's true from you.
All right.
What?
Cabbage leaves in
No,
your bed?
nothing with cabbages.
Oh,
Well, let's go straight to neighbors. We'll run out of here while the video's on.
yeah.
You'll hear, ah! Put the clothes back on.
No.
But this is hilarious. Sorry.
And that was just the tip of the iceberg.
He's smart. It was I like it.
But come on, cut me some slack.
No. I would say that anyone who can enjoy that joke about a lettuce would have to be a sociopath.
Sociopath.
All right, on to Lee.
Lee, remind us of your story.
This is Mick. I once took him home from nursery instead of my own son.
Why did you not recognise your own son by using your eyes and knowing what he looks like?
I do recognise my own son. But we had this new pram, and the pram, I put him in the pram.
Pram is
He was very
crib,
young
right?
at the time, because, well, you have to go to nursery. And
Or
I put
is
him
it
in the pram.
At nursery.
No, not a pram, a push
They're at
chair.
a pram when they're sort of
A
tiny.
pushchair, you make one mistake. You say lettuce, you say cabbage. They're on your back. You say pram instead of pushchair. I get to see him every other week. I'm stressed. I put him in the pushchair, and then I got chatting to all the other mums and dads and stuff. Got chatting, turned round. Little did I realise that one of the other parents had exactly the same pushchair, and because he was asleep, I just didn't bother talking to him because I thought he was asleep. Pushed him and got all the way home.
I think he's telling the truth.
Long walk as well, because he goes to school in London and we live in Aberdeen.
How long was it before you realised?
Probably Glasgow.
He lost me in that part.
It was about, believe it or not, preferably do.
Yeah, that's very much the question.
Believe it or not, it was as I went into the front door and I pushed him towards my wife, who was coming towards me, and she said, "That is not my son."
I think he's telling the truth.
Yes.
Child. So let's go to the
Let's
other
go
mother.
to the other mother.
What happened there?
So, obviously, I'm not there to see the other mother. Because
No, but presumably in the police interview, you've gone through those details.
No, I knew it would be a bit of a nerve-wracking experience, so I thought I'd better play safe and just keep him. And that's what we did. We just ended up bringing up another child. So I got into the house, pushed him into the house. My wife said, "That's not my son." So I went, "Oh!" I realised immediately what had happened, obviously. I turned round and I raced back to the school very quickly. So I got in just in time for them to go, "What are you?" And then...
So you got back just in time.
Got back in time.
You
Just
think?
before
don't
Mick's
know.
mother was going to start screaming,
So
"My
it was-
child has disappeared, my child has disappeared."
Yeah, because what had happened is she was getting a bit frantic, but someone had calmed her down by doing the obvious and pointing to the child and saying, use your logic here.
Yeah.
There's a
child
child...
abductors don't tend to leave
Swap,
a child as well.
Honestly, though, of the stories, that sounds the most likely.
It does.
It does.
I can also
I
see
think
that.
James's is the definite lie, no matter what. The cabbage thing is
Most
it's
definitely,
hilarious,
yes,
but
yes.
ridiculous.
Yes.
But this is what I lie to you.
I know. This is believable.
This show will get you.
This is believable.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know.
This is believable. I mean, something I would have done.
Use your logic here.
Yeah.
There's a
child
child...
abductors don't tend to leave a child as well.
So, David's team. Is Mick
I'm
Gabby's
interested.
cheated child,
Maybe.
James's feuding friend,
Maybe.
or Lee's traded toddler?
No.
Traded. Oh, he's saying no with straight to Lee.
I think that the cabbages, that is a good trick, because cabbages, when they get warmed up, stink. I also have, been to many a sports day where the parents do get incredibly competitive. I would probably lean towards Gabby.
What about you, Melvin? Which way are you leaning?
I believe Gabby, but James is just weird, so I believe him even more.
Your paranoid view seems to be the whole country's in on it. Now everyone's sending you cabbages.
Every time people laugh at me, I suspect they're my enemy, which makes my job very difficult.
Clearly he's a comedian.
You think Gabby, you think Gabby, but
thinks
James
just
even
too much
more.
to admit.
David thinks it's me, so...
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, you believe Gabby's story?
Yeah, I can see
Really?
that. I can definitely see that happening.
I can see it happening, but to admit that on
Parents
national
and kids
television.
get so competitive.
But to admit that on national
Well,
television?
yeah.
That could, be reputation hurting.
Mm,
Maybe not, because it's a show.
yeah,
I'm just thinking of it from an image standpoint.
I get it.
Then again,
Admit to half these things.
Bob Mortimer does his own dentistry, so
Right?
that's what we
There you
learned
go.
here. Yeah, okay, let's see.
Or,
David thinks it's me, so...
I think Lee's telling the truth.
oh, I don't
You go
know.
with Gabby.
James.
You're going for James.
Really?
Mick,
Really?
would you please reveal your true identity?
Hold my hand,
I'm Mick, and I am James's worst enemy.
Really? The cabbage?
No. No
That's
freaking
incredible.
way. Stop it.
Yes.
Wow.
Mick is James's feuding friend, and here's the proof that...
I can't believe this.
We
I'm
have to go
shocked.
streak now. Oh,
I can't believe
we
this.
have to go run out and streak in the front yard. Neighbors cutting grass. What the hell? Hold on. This show is the most epic show of all time.
And look at this room.
That is
There's green
hilarious.
cabbage, red cabbage.
How
there's
is this
little
a-
Brussels sprouts?
What the hell? Oh, United Kingdom.
Amazing.
Would I lie to you? What the hell? I did not see that coming.
Anytime I'm mad at somebody, I'm sending them half a cabbage.
Great, I'm gonna be cabbage.
Watch
all the
out,
time.
people.
Oh my! I am in shock. I am in
know.
utter disbelief.
I know. It sounded so far-fetched, but...
It was ridiculous. You always tell us in
We
the
got
comments,
played.
the stranger it is, the more true it
Yep.
probably is.
We got played.
Yeah, because Lee sounded too... I gotta stop going with logic.
Uh-huh. It was too logical.
I am just absolutely shocked right now.
I'm just still cracking up at this room and all the cabbages and the Brussels sprouts. It's funny.
That is what James did to Mick's bedroom. Thank you very much, Mick.
I love it.
Duh.
I love it.
I give up. I'm never watching this show again.
That was fantastic.
I'm never watching this show again. Have I been right once? I don't even know. That was epic. We have we really have to go streak. We said we would.
We will.
We won't.
You just won't know about it.
We will not. Wow. I don't know what to say right now. That is the most ludicrous, ridiculous, dumb story I've ever heard in my life. Disbelieving,
It was, but...
and yet it's true.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. I would love to sit there and have to try to come up with these stories on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun, kind of fun.
I just can't get over this. I am absolutely dumbfounded right now. Really. I have so many people to tell about this.
I know.
Like, you gotta watch this show.
Exactly.
What I Lie to You is hilarious. Do you have a funnier show? Do you? Ooh, do you? Let us know in the comments.
If you do, yes, put it in the comments.
And please hit
We
the
need to
like
watch.
button, guys, if you like this episode, please. And come on, subscribe to the channel. That was just awesome. That is... I can't stop smiling about it. At the
I
same
know.
time, I'm just... My brain hurts.
Hands down, I think that was the best episode so far.
Yeah, actually it does.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It was
Mm-hmm.
just shocking. Everyone that suggested this to us, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. You got us. You got us good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was epic. So I don't know what else to say. I just gotta make sure to keep my eyes out for cabbages around Debbie.
I can't wait till the next time.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you had fun with us today. That was... I can't. I'm over it. I can't do it no more. You blew my brains out with
That
this
was a
one.
lot.
That was just too much. That was just too much. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Natasha and Debbie Show. We'll see you on the next one. And until then, and as always, please love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson. Bye.
Bye.